Hello everyone, it's me again, OgboMinion181 for another city review. This has been a long time. And so today I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO City Fire helicopter. It says it on the helicopter itself, set number 60108. That's a lot of numbers. And this is my most recent city set, and so I want to get right to the set and move the minifigs for later on. And there's also some sub-assemblies that I will show you as well. So let's go on. So starting straight onto the main build, you've got the helicopter itself, and it's kind of a bit disappointing. It may just be the overall theme of the fire being quite a unique helicopter theme. They've got the kind of different style of helicopter. This back piece, for instance, there is no inside area other than the cockpit, where you could have, let's say, a winch or a folding down bit here, where you could, I don't know, use a storage or minifig accessory, kind of a crate or something, like they usually do. There is nowhere to put accessories, but thankfully there aren't any for the Fire Guys. There is only a lot for the extra assembly, and yeah, there is quite a hidden action feature. It's kind of visible from a couple of angles, but you can get okay, this is how I'm gonna do it. So under here you've got, see, this kind of like tub, and it's blocked away by this kind of thing that you can move up and down a teeny bit. And then you've also got your hole just in there where you can insert these, try and get it out, one of these 2x2 bricks, kind of transparent blue bricks that represent water. So if you slot one of those in there, and then if you open that up, they would all come out. 5 of these in total. We've only got, where's the fourth one? No, fifth one. Here it is. So there are 5 of these in total. So like I say, you have to pull this down, and then that releases the kind of tank area where you can put those in. And then to reload them, you can just slot them in here. The rotor blades are a bit annoying, but it works. It works pretty well. These are pretty likely to get lost, like stud shooters or spring-loaded shooters or something like that. You've got your sirens and your wheels back here, and if you take the way to get into the cockpit, pretty slick. You've got this, oh, that wasn't meant to happen, but yeah, there's 2 stars holding that in, or some at the front, and it's the same old cockpit piece that they usually use for helicopters, but that just is easily removable when you take that off. You've got a pilot in here. Either of the 2 minifigs that are fire-based will go in there. They're both wearing the same helmets. One's for the other assembly that comes with this set. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers the helicopter. On to the next build in the set. This is a standard motorbike with the new 2016 base. Kind of not shell, I don't know what it is. But yeah, the base, the whole skeleton, the chassis is the same, but the outer skeleton is more racing style, and I do prefer it. You do have a clip on the back to hold onto a fire extinguisher, and this is just a siren that is meant to be held there permanently, or you can take it off to use as more storage. And it's marked number 08, so like the 8th kind, not the 8th, the 8th kind of vehicle for the fire thing. They haven't actually done 1, 2, or 3, and I don't think 4, but they've gone up to 11 or 12. 12. They've gone up to 12. So I've kind of like the idea of doing that, and yeah, like I say, this is pretty cool. They've still kept the exhausts kind of, and yeah, it sits the kind of stands the driver minifigure in the same place, so that works pretty well. You get the thing that is going to be on fire in the set. You see you've got a number of flames on top of this kind of crate thing, and it's on a tilted base. I'll show you what that's about in just a second, but if you move it around to the side, you see you've got a lot of clips for different tools there, and you can also kind of let's say this one, I'm not sure what this is meant to be. I'm not exactly an expert on these kind of mechanical things, but you can just stand that on the studs to use. And then you've got a light at the doorway. This actually does have some space inside for this thing to be turned around. You've got just a sticker, fire hazard sticker there. You've got a ladder, supposedly to get up to the roof, and oh dear. And yeah, it's basically just a big container the whole way through. Now, the action feature to put out the fire, as you have seen that this thing can tilt, is a pretty slick action feature. It does involve both helicopter and the tank, the kind of container, but I will show you how this works. So, you get the helicopter, and then basically what you do is you kind of, how am I going to do this? So, you bring it up, and you'd come along, and you would release, this is kind of hard, you kind of release the, oh god, yeah, you release the kind of lights at the front, and then it all falls over, and you do get some of these stuck in here, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, you just have to flip it over, and that'll be fine, you can find them in there. I'm just going to try and get together all of these, but yeah, it flips it over as an action to kind of put it out, which is pretty cool. The 3 minifigs included with this set are the kind of, for the fire side, they're kind of just drivers, not really geared up, but yeah, this is not a suggested accessory, not a suggested accessory for the motorbike driver. It doesn't have to be the motorbike driver, but that's a suggested, that isn't suggested, it's meant to be clipped onto the motorbike, but you have to use it for something. So yeah, on the left you have just the female pilot of the helicopter, and then I'll show you the print from the back. Both the prints from the back are the same, and for the legs they're the same, or not the same actually. The torsos are the same, but the legs are not. These legs are jacket pieces, and these legs are the standard fireman pieces. And yeah, I think these guys look pretty cool. Kind of wish that they had included a fireman with the set, just to kind of extra help, really, because there's only the amount of firemen that you get is the amount you need to do all the piloting and stuff. So that's kind of on the downside. And then you just got a construction worker who is maybe the person who started the fire in the first place. He's just holding some kind of blowtorch, and I like that piece. It looks like it's kind of a light blue piece to represent water in a tank, and that's kind of a blowtorch piece. I'm not quite sure what that is. So overall, my general thoughts about the set are good. I think the set could have been mainly focused on the helicopter, kind of making it do some more stuff, and I would give up that kind of water action feature for having an interior to it, or kind of like an inside bay area, maybe losing, let's say, the motorbike, or kind of moving this out of the way. The only reason this is included because of the action feature with the helicopter, so that would also make the cost go down, so I think that would have been definitely a good idea. So I'm happy with everything except for the helicopter. I'm not a fan of the helicopter much at all. Also the size is pretty small. It's pretty long, but it's kind of, yeah, it does let me down. So let me know your thoughts, subscribe or like the video, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Goodbye!